What's up, everyone? I'm Nick. This is Thomas. Welcome back to MHR Off-Road.
Yeah, so thanks for joining us again, guys, in our small YouTube channel. We're out here in the Sumter National Forest right here on the tip of South Carolina. It's the first time either of these old vehicles have actually made it out here. And today we're looking to finally conquer the Georgia Traverse.
We're on day 2 of the Longley, Georgia Traverse. We left yesterday afternoon, Sunday. We drove up to South Carolina. We're in Burles Ford Campground right now, out here on the river. We found a pretty large camp spot. There were 2 in the back of it that were large enough to accommodate all of us.
Yeah, so we've enjoyed our trip so far. It is, however, you can see a little bit rainy. We're hoping it lets up, but if not, you got to continue on with the adventure, right? So I'm here, as always, in the legendary Bronco II that people like for some reason. Nick and his son Bentley are in their Jeep Cherokee, as always. And then also joining us this trip are Nick's parents in their JL, along with their Smittybilt trailer.
So the Georgia Traverse is roughly 400 miles. We're going to attempt to do it. We've given ourselves 4 to 5 days to try to accomplish it in. We are at the very tip of it currently. This will be a 2-part video is what I'm planning. My parents are only here for the first, technically 3 days, and then they're going to head home, and then Thomas and I will finish up the remainder of the trip, hopefully getting to Dalton, Georgia. So thanks for tuning in. I hope the video doesn't suck, and thanks for watching. So because of the fires that have been going on here recently, War Woman and the Blue Ridge area is closed, so we can't take the Georgia Traverse up and around Clayton or through Dillard. We actually have to backtrack back to the paved road, take the highway into Clayton, through Clayton, and then we can hopefully hop back on the Georgia Traverse on the west side of Clayton. So it's a hiccup. We knew about the fires, I just didn't know where the roads were closed, so we were just gonna kind of play it by ear and hope for the best. So we'll have to backtrack a little bit. So here we go. We're at Tate's Campground. Thomas is over here. He wanted to be close to the river. Parents are over there. We got a nice picnic table here. Bentley's in the river. And while Thomas was parking, we found a baby mouse. Tiny, tiny baby mouse. And we made him a little home in case his mom comes back. But he's chirping. But he is tiny. Found a good spot on the river. I gotta get set up, and then I'm gonna apparently skip rocks with Bentley. They were in my camera bag, and then I took the thing out of the camera. Thomas is set up. Bentley's ready. There's Thomas. Cherokee set up. The Smittybilt set up with the Jeep. Got my baby mouse. All right, this morning. How'd you sleep?
Good.
Thomas is over there, and there, over there. How'd you sleep?
I slept good. It was nice and warm in the tent with our diesel heater.
Oh, there you go. You didn't mess up that time. We're gonna cook breakfast. Breakfast time. And then go driving. You ready?
Yeah.
Camp. I'm gonna film the outro. Thomas is getting a shower ready. I'll probably take a shower today. I got this slide my dad made. I loosen the nut, pull the pin, it slides out, put the pin in, tighten it up, and then my shower stays right here. So I'll drop it down. Bentley's playing in the water. My parents dropped off today. Bentley is soaking wet already. But it's nice, it goes almost the perimeter of the entire campsite. Flows in here. It goes all the way around that front spot. You like the water? So I'm gonna get set up. We're having burgers for dinner. Gonna have a good night. No fire though, still fire ban.
Fire ban.
So good.
Don't do it.
All right, everyone, thanks for watching. This will conclude our third night on our Georgia Traverse adventure.
That's right, guys. Sunday night, we ended up staying at Burles Ford Campground. Monday night, we stopped at Tate Campground. And tonight, we're going to end up at Cooper's Creek WMA.
My parents actually left this morning. They did about 12 more miles. We got to a main highway, and that's where they decided to break off and go home.
Your dad really enjoyed some of the more off-roady trails that we did.
Yeah, we had some challenging ones today. Some bumpy ones. I didn't record probably at all on the bumpy one. It took us forever to do it.
Yeah, there was no point in recording that. It was enough to rattle your feelings out. So I do not recommend. All right, guys. So if you would, please go check out part 2 once it drops. All you got to do is like and subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate you guys. We're still really small, but we're growing every day. And thanks again for joining in. We'll see you out on the trails.
Bye.